What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I want to give a shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Spoilers, Mario Sith, Iris Ohm, Christopher Oldacker Jr., Reed Rudder, Riftengard, James Moyner, Ace Dimmadome, Hayoka, E.E. Trueborn, Nat, Priya Dali, Noah Barnhart, Nathan Kirkham, Bat Out of Hell, Gabriel Sabarit, Daniel Metcalf, Marshall Taylor, Toxie, Ram Femboy, The Jester, Dano25655, Marvoius, Big Head Bus, Model CHP-3Y, Jessica Lacasse, Darius, Kian Boffy Nielsen, Sophie Leske, Quia Butler, Slindecker, Jur, Joseph Stalin, Fresh 2000, Tin Man 1996, Elijah Moffat, Nightwolf 99, Venture Svarth, Ethan Bryan, and as always, I would like to give a shout out to our executive producers, The Gimster 101, Bevan Brummett, and Vincenzo. Thank you all very much for your support. If you wish to become a YouTube member, feel free to click the join button, which is down by the subscribe button down below. And if you wish to become a Patreon supporter, feel free to click the link in the description to find out more. We'll see you there. Oh, I got a new tool. Wait, is this a... Oh my gosh, dude, I can melt through metal now. Yay! Any upgrades available? Hello. You know what? I got a full minute of blowtorch. Jacob, you said yourself that creepy, figure down the hallway, like the stereotypical little girl down the hallway trying to be creepy, that doesn't really scare you. But a creature out in the woods that you have no idea what the hell it is, that's a bit more scary to you.
Yeah, that makes me want to haul ass.
Okay, that's fair. I
think it's like what Nick said. If it's a girl sitting in the hallway, I'm not too scared. But if she's crawling on the ceiling, then yeah, I'm obviously gonna be fucking.
All of a sudden,
I'm gonna be very tactical.
You're just gonna look up and see that and just be like, "That's not normal."
That's when you walk back into the room and you get your fucking Glock and you're like, "All right, bitch, get off the ceiling now, or I'm putting you down."
You just look up and be like, "Excuse me, I just had that ceiling painted, so if you could not." Scratch and claw it so much.
Kicking the dust off my damn ceiling.
Yeah, it's like, oh, but there is a cobweb over there in that corner. If you could really, get that down for me. Yeah, thanks. No, don't eat the spider. Ooh, okay. Thank you.
Time for you to go now.
Yeah,
call 911.
Here's the front door.
About 5 minutes to get out.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the entity, pops down off the ceiling, walks right up to you, puts its hair back, and just you're no fun, and then walks out the door. Jesus, that'd be something. But I have heard some weird things in the woods. Me and my family, me and my dad specifically, and my uncles and my grandfather, we used to go hunting. And what we used to do was we had this makeshift cabin that we took with us. It was 16 panels.
Makeshift cabin.
Yeah, it was 16 panels. You put them in a big box.
Okay.
And then you get a tarp, either a tarp or a long piece of plastic, and you put it up in the middle, and you basically make yourself like a little a yurt in the middle of the woods.
Interesting.
And me and my dad, I remember the trailer that had the panels on it was at my Uncle Steve's, and I remember going to get it the first time. I'm like, "What's that?" And Dad's like, "That's a cabin, son." And I'm like, "Huh." And then we go out in the woods, and I helped them set it up. Basically, what they did was all the pieces had metal hoops on them. You drove spikes. You drove
stakes.
Circus tent stakes into the ground with them, and they stood straight up. And then there were holes in the walls that you could run bolts through, and you tighten them down.
I've camped out in the woods so much, or been in the woods at night so much that it doesn't really terrify me anymore. I have to actually see it. If I see something that looks like a cat or a dog, but huge, like a wolf,
Yeah.
That's when I'm going to be like, oh shit.
I heard a screeching owl for the first time. You remember?
Yeah, they're pretty scary too. Yeah.
Heard that, and I was just
Don't
like,
get it confused with a mountain lion.
oh no.
No.
That'd
Mountain
be
lion.
bad.
Oh yeah, I'm terrified of mountain lions.
I remember that scene from My Cousin Vinny, like they're sleeping in the cabin. He hears that, he's like, what the fuck is that? And he gets up, he grabs a random pistol, just goes outside and just starts randomly shooting.
Just boom, 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 boom. Come back again, bitch.
And then he goes back inside and the thing starts screeching again. God, I love it. So, we got Nuke's top 5 here. 5 scary things caught on camera in the woods. Nick, have you come across anything scary in the woods?
Nope.
No? You really haven't gone out in the woods that much, have you?
I mean, I was a Boy Scout.
A couple bear stories, but
Never come across anything scary.
Well,
I think the closest thing I've seen to something scary in the woods was a brown recluse, but it was just chilling on the path, so it wasn't really very scary, you know? It was like, hey, that's a motherfucking fiddleback spider right there.
we had a rattlesnake stopped us on a trail. Like, you know, like if you got a four-wheeler, it goes on a trail a lot, and there's that little grass patch in the middle. This fucking thing went right to the middle and then stopped in the grass and just fucking shook its shaker for like an hour. Just
yeah, I get what
yeah,
you're
it's
saying.
not subtle though. It's fucking very loud.
How could it be so?
It's
Jesus.
and I was like, God damn, is this fucker gonna go? We're trying to go that way, and the sun's going down. Fucking hurry up. It wouldn't fucking go, so we had to go get a big, long fucking half a tree and then
just,
try
like,
to lift
shoo
that
it away.
heavy son of a bitch. And that fucking thing was heavier than hell, and I'm like, go!
Yeah, like typically, like for it to go somewhere else, you would have to back off like far enough away for it to stop rattling.
Yeah, but we backed off like way the fuck over there. It stopped rattling, but it just sit there fucking like 30 minutes. But the sun was going down like now. We had still
Yeah.
like another mile to go. I was like, fuck this.
God. So,
That was scary, but I wasn't like scared. I was just like, yep, not fucking with this big snake. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Fuck
Especially
that.
once I realized it, once it started rattling, I was like, oh, hell no, definitely not
it's
messing
like,
with
no,
it.
not out on this
timber
trail.
rattlesnake. Those are thick boys.
Yeah, he was, I mean, I didn't get too close to him, but he was every bit around about that big around.
Yeah.
He was fucking mean.
Diamondbacks can get
He's
big, man.
pretty, though.
Was it a diamondback or was it a timber?
I don't know. It was gold and...
If it's a diamondback and you could actually see it at all, like
I didn't get that
you
close.
would know it's a diamondback.
Yeah.
But
All I know is
like
it was big and it was rattling.
Their name was very obvious when you see them.
Yeah. Now, I have seen what diamondbacks look like, but like I said, I didn't get close enough to really tell.
well,
But timbers are more like brown and like less pattern than a diamondback typically,
Could have been either one. It was pretty, though.
or at least less distinctly patterned.
yeah. Well, we got the video queued up here. Let's go ahead and give it a watch. 5 scary things caught on camera in the woods. Here we go. 5.
Top 5 scary things caught on camera in the woods. Not a happy camper. The YouTube channel Project Amber follows the travel exploits of a British guy named CJ and his dog Lance.
Oh.
Basically, CJ travels to bizarre and remote locations all over Europe and camps there in his van for several nights. Project Amber is a very entertaining travel channel, but is not paranormal in the least. In fact, there's not one video on the channel that contains anything remotely supernatural. Except for this one video. CJ is camped out in a very remote area of the French countryside. He's trying to fix his camper fridge, when suddenly his dog Lance, who is just off screen, starts to act very strange.
Right. Now I'm sure with house fridges you're supposed to... No. Right, so I'm pretty sure with a house fridge, if you move it, you're supposed to leave it like 12 or 24 hours. So I'm going to give it the full 24 hours, I think, to... What are you looking at? You freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there. You seen someone I'm not?
CJ then reveals why the dog's behavior is giving him the creeps.
There's actually a well, just where I'm parked. You go down this little track, and there's a well with a big metal bar on it. And originally I was going to go and park there, and I saw the wow. Instantly started thinking about the ring.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Tendon come out, scared the shit out of me for like a month. I didn't sleep properly, and now the dog keeps looking over in that direction of where it is. So I'm like, nah, mate, I might move, but I can't.
That evening, as the sun begins to set, things get even more bizarre.
Okay, I'm seriously freaked out now. A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like just booming across the mountains. I've come down to where I could hear it. I got to this old well and it stopped. I mean, that thing's wild freaky. So it's come out of the ring. But just as soon as I got here, just from over there, there's no track or anything, it's just wood. This girl appeared, dressed like kind of like a monk, no shoes, and no hair. So I said bonjour and that, and she responded. I asked if she was okay, but she didn't respond then, she just carried on walking. So I carried on a bit and thought, I better double check. Went to go and find her again. She's gone. So up that way, that's where my van is, and that goes to the road. But down where she went that way, there's nothing, and there's nothing for miles. Where did she go? I'm gonna leave.
CJ says that his dog Lance usually happily runs over to meet new people, but the spaniel wouldn't go anywhere near the bizarre bald girl. A little later, CJ spots the girl again. He records her in the distance, aimlessly walking through the countryside woods. CJ says that he saw the girl again later, but didn't have the chance to record.
I saw the girl another 2 times. The last time I was near the van and she was running through the forest.
And with that, CJ has had enough.
Yeah.
Just gets out of there.
I booted it. I'm about 50 miles from
Be
there now.
interested,
I left.
just,
I was
call the
gone.
cops though.
I was gone
You
so
got some
fast.
little girl running
I didn't
wild
even
out
put
the
the van
fucking
away.
woods.
Well, yeah, I
Being
mean,
like raised by fucking mountain lions and wolves. I mean,
you'd think that. Well,
what country was he in? He said
this is-
bonjour, so like,
I believe it's
sounds-
either Dutch or they're in the Belgium or France, because those are the 2 primary French-speaking countries. I would say like he's probably in like the French countryside or something.
it's kind of
Because
creepy.
he's in the UK, or he's from the UK, so he's just traveling across Europe in different locations.
Yeah. Sure, it's a lot more scary over there than it is here, though.
Yeah.
Way. Yeah, it's a pretty big mess in here.
So, did CJ have a run-in with a ghost in the remote French countryside?
French. Okay.
Let me know what you think. It rings a bell. On the channel Mindseed TV, the guys are trekking through the woods late at night to find an abandoned, supposedly haunted group of buildings deep in the forest. But on their hike through the woods, they encounter something much scarier than a ghost. Someone seems to be following them in the dark.
I ain't fuck with that shit neither.
That's on my back. That's on my neck. Yeah. Here, come lights. It came from that place. Dude, swear to God. Really? Yes. No. Dude, I swear to God. Yeah, I'm not kidding you.
Guns up.
You.
A person whistles from somewhere in the trees. Nevertheless, the guys keep going and eventually reach their destination. An abandoned building deep in the
hell that
forest. They are now suspicious that someone might be stalking them through the woods. They set up a makeshift warning system using bells attached to fishing line to alert them if someone approaches.
So we got the little area lined with fishing string and bells. These bells are all the way around this whole building, so that way, if anybody approaches us from any kind of direction, we'll be able to hear it. So now we're gonna go inside and set up the cameras. What is that, dude? My time. That wasn't like a little branch break. Nah, you know what? I didn't believe bear theory. Dude, I said we're in the building. Let's do what we gotta do to stay in the building. We already have the perimeter set up now. So Whatever that was, like if it gets close.
That was worse than the whistle.
We'll hear the bells. Yeah, that was worse.
That was worse than the whistle.
Let's go in the building. Let's get in the building.
They perform their usual parapsychology tests and get a few odd results, but nothing much. So, they decide to leave. Then, this happens.
Alright, so we just finished all our sessions in there. Unfortunately, we're not really sure if we did find anything. I don't think that we did. We're going to review a lot of it in the video editing program. We did get a little bit lost off track, but I think that we're on the right path now. And I would say we're probably about 10 minutes to the road. Yeah. No, it's in my pocket. Let's start moving. Let's move. That was definitely the bell.
That was more.
I just don't want anything creeping up on us, no. I really don't want anything creeping up on us. Dude, this is the most uncomfortable I've probably ever been in my whole entire life.
You're a little crowd. Why are we stopping? Why are we stopping?
I don't know, dude. That sounded close. You know what? I said we hurry up a little bit. Yeah,
Get out.
Yeah, get
Seemingly, someone walks over their warning line, causing the bells to jingle. They make a run for it and get back to their car safely, but the two are still very shaken up by the whole ordeal.
Cut the camera off for a minute. I really needed to figure out where we were going, and we needed to get out of there quickly because I'm pretty sure we were being followed just now.
The whistle.
Now imagine, like, out of the back seat, someone just goes, "Damn right, you were being followed." Just like a random dude comes out the back seat.
What's wrong with being followed?
One, not even knowing that we were there, or heard us, seen us in the flashlights, whatever.
Yeah.
And two, he was confident enough to whistle, knowing like, yo, nothing's gonna happen to me.
You can watch the full video as well as their other paranormal investigations over on Mindseed TV. Hide and seek. This next clip is...
Wait a second. Wait, so...
Yeah, they skipped a number. I
Yeah,
noticed that.
4. Guarantee they probably got a hit.
is one of those obscure
Someone probably like, hey, you can't use my video.
videos that's been on the internet for
That
years,
sucks.
but not too many people have seen it. Now, the story goes that a guy named Mike had been seeing something walking near the tree line of the woods that surround his home. One night, he decides to grab a flashlight and go to investigate.
Why'd you do it at night, Tom? Why wouldn't you do that during the day? Probably just a bunch of homeless druggies. They're fucking shooting meth and playing zombie.
That sound.
Yeah, seeing that would creep.
Hearing that?
Oh,
Nope.
hell
I look like a person.
So this is a pretty old video, and even though I researched, I can't even confirm the original source. But it's definitely creepy, and I don't know what that is.
Yep, creepy enough to make me
Is it
fucking
a
run.
real creature caught on camera, or just a fake? As
I don't
always,
know, either way.
you decide. Uninvited guest.
Oh,
On
hell.
the German YouTube channel iBlolly, these three guys, Tony, Vic, and Nia, are exploring a supposedly haunted abandoned hotel. They are all alone in the deep woods surrounding the building, and as you might expect, they're a bit nervous.
Jo, ich hab etwas gehört, ne? Was war das? Ich hab keine Ahnung, lass weg jetzt, da war was.
The trio catches some creepy noises, but not much else. Or at least that's what they thought. When they posted the video online, viewers noticed something absolutely chilling. Now keep in mind when you watch this clip that there were only 3 guys exploring the hotel, and they were all alone, miles into the forest.
Boah, sieht man das? Da ist irgendwas drin. Sieht aus wie ein Stuhl da hinten. Das ist ein Stuhl oder so. Ich würde da nicht reingehen, weil stell dir mal vor, das stürzt ein oder so. Oh, das ist voll schlimm, Alter. Geht halt ohne mich.
Did you see it?
Das ist voll schlimm, Alter. Geht halt ohne mich.
One of the guy's cameras accidentally catches what
Another person just standing there.
looks to be someone just standing there, motionless in the dark, watching them. They posted a follow-up video soon after.
Einige Zuschauer auf Twitter haben uns unter anderem darauf hingewiesen, dass wir ja anscheinend nicht alleine waren. Bei ungefähr 4 Minuten 14 war halt eine weitere Person zu sehen.
Und das war definitiv keiner von uns, weil man sieht auf dem Video, dass Nia und ich wesentlich weiter vorne stehen. Wir sind ja das Video auch Frame by Frame durchgegangen und haben das auch heller gestellt und wirklich mal geschaut.
Man sieht, das ist definitiv ein Oberkörper, man sieht auch die Jacke. Anscheinend trägt er Jeans und weiße Schuhe, aber das war halt niemand von uns, weil hier laufen Nia und Toni, die sind ganz woanders und haben auch andere Sachen an.
Ich bin einfach extrem froh, dass wir da heil raus sind. Ich meine,
ohne Witz.
Das hätte sonst wer sein können.
Ja. Ohne Witz, ihr müsst mir überlegen, wir waren einfach mitten im Wald, so nachts in so einem verlassenen fucking Waldhotel und da war einfach eine 4. Person und wir haben den erst im Nachhinein in den Aufnahmen gesehen. Das ist voll abgefuckt.
If you can speak a little German, you can check out the full paranormal investigation of the haunted hotel in the woods over on the iBlali YouTube channel. As
That'll
always,
be
thanks
even
for watching.
spookier to
You
like
can
have
suggest or
made
submit
that,
videos at
and then have your fans have to point it out and be like,
Also, please follow
"Who
me
was
on
that?
Twitter at
Who was who?
NewsTop5 for
Oh shit!"
It'd be pretty terrifying. No, like, no shit.
He's like, "Oh, I'm never going out to do that ever again. Sorry guys, channel's over." Hey, there they are right there in the comments.
Little chair sitting there is crazy.
That's the German guys.
Yeah, Ibilali.
Yeah, number 4 completely disappeared.
I can't. I wonder what it was.
It could have been a goof too.
Maybe.
852 red fox screaming. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like to me. It was like a fox or something, but that did look kind of like a person behind the tree as well.
Yeah, that's what gets me. I don't know what it could be. I really don't.
I mean, they just have a mischievous kid neighbor that likes to walk through the woods and can make creepy ass fucking sounds.
Yeah.
Hid behind a tree when they heard them coming and then made a fucking loud sound to try to scare the shit out of them.
Yeah. I don't know. Jesus. There's so much that it could be, because, again, it's an older video. Could be real, could be fake. Who knows? Because, Jesus. There's a lot of stuff on the internet that makes me just go, like we watched that one time, or was it the last time? It was all of a sudden they're in this creepy apartment, and they have everything set up so perfectly, and then they like tear the thing off the vent, and they can hear the chanting, and then someone sent them a snap, I believe it was, later that night. It's like it's rude to pry, or it's rude to. It was the last Nuke's top 5 we watched.
Oh, okay,
Super
yeah.
fake looking one.
Yeah. That one I was just like, dude.
I don't think that was Nuke's. I think that was the Mr. Nightmare we watched before.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I think it was you and me who watched it, Nick.
So Nuke comments on his stuff, and I think he would have said, "This kind of looks fake to me," or something like that. You know?
Yeah. But multiple people have said so in the comment section. Be like, yeah, that person's fake as fuck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, make a good story, but yeah, for the most part, it's just fake as hell. Okay, so that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Nuke's top 5 creatures in the woods. Hopefully, you all enjoyed, and hopefully, we will see you on the next one. If you want to see more from Nuke, feel free to click the link in the description down below. And until next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Jacob.
I am Nick.
We'll see you later, everybody. Peace out.